Hello and welcome to the Final 9 of the 2025 LWS Open at Idlewild, presented by Dynamic Discs and the Natty. I'm Erika Stinchcomb.
I'm Madison Walker. We're your two hockeys.
Honk. It feels like a formality a little bit. Own 8 strokes ahead, making all of her circle 2 putts, but we are here to do the job.
I thought you meant honking.
For you. Also a formality at this point. There's no joy, just pure honk.
No.
Just kidding.
Also,
We love it.
shout out to everyone that honked at us on the course
So
today.
many people.
I know.
It was so cool.
Two Hockey's fans are just everywhere
Rampant.
in the Midwest. Yeah, we love it. But back to the Frisbees. Own is not necessarily running away with it. She has already ran away.
Oh, I see. Okay.
There's still work to do on the back nine, and I have a feeling she will continue to do that work.
Hole 10, a new tee pad. It's a par 3, 222 feet. It's a totally different gap than what we used to throw. We're much farther and ahead to the right than we used to be. Right now, it's just kind of a straight pushing slight hyzer. You see mostly mid-ranges and slow speed discs, maybe a fairway driver. If you're going to make a mistake, there are some gaps on the left side that you can squeak through. We saw Missy Gannon kind of squeak through one of those and end up parking it. It's a good change as far as score ability, totally a word. But there's, still trouble if you're not careful. Example A.
Yeah, we really appreciate the tournament team listening and taking into consideration changing hole 10. But they did give us I was going to say, again, a pretty easy hole, but here we are.
You never know.
Yeah.
There was, you said 19 birdies yesterday? That was a lot.
It played as the third the third easiest hole this week. But maybe we got some lead card jitters. Also, yeah, 3 days in a row playing this beast of a course really does wear on you. It is a marathon, not a sprint.
I also just wonder, I don't know, I've never been in this position, so I just am clearly wondering, is it hard to stay in it when the leader's 8 strokes ahead of you?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think so, yeah.
Because those were all...
It's also
great.
easy to kind of relax into it and have some fun, but Idlewild isn't really necessarily a course that you just go have fun playing.
Yeah, it's one where you get wrecked.
Yeah, it's a grind. And it takes work to stay focused. Really great second shot from Alexis. So impressive from a standstill.
But the few times that Own has made a mistake so far this round, none of the rest of the lead card really able to capitalize off of those.
Mm-hmm. Catrina, oh man, again, just dead center on the cage.
Mean roll, too. Leaves a tester instead of a park job. See if Valerie can make something happen. She's quite far. It'll just be a par.
There were 17 birdies on hole 10 with way over half the field, 31 competitors getting to circle 2 in regulation.
Nice.
Great comeback putt from Catrina.
No, dude, it fell out.
No. Oh my.
Right? It looked perfect. I thought it was in for sure.
And that was very rude. A huge roll away and a spit is...
Yeah, it was a little low right, but looked great. If you're still watching, stay with us. Maybe we'll offer prizes.
Really
For
strong
watching.
emphasis on maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never really seen anything like this.
And here is what is typically the easiest hole of the day. Today is the second easiest hole of the day. A very fun 192 feet to carry. It is a tight tunnel the whole way. Trees lined up perfectly. You see some players kind of bailing out a hyzer left and low and having a nice putt across the hill. You see players trying to ace run it and having a very scary comeback putt. And ideally, you see players landing right in front of that little disc golf network ad and having a tap in.
This is such a fun one to post up and watch. Oh. Own hitting the very first tree. Doors open.
Oh.
Sometimes it's hard to start doing well when no one's doing well, also. Ooh, I like this. Great shot from Valerie. She's going to be on the high side. It leaves an easier putt than leaving it short.
I like Catrina's method here of a standstill. I think it's super smart. Treat it like an approach.
Ooh! That's going to work out great. Yeah, I wish I had that skill more confidently because I think it's super smart as well.
Owen going to take that little hyzer line. It's a little more open where she is now.
Yeah, she'll be right there for her par. Alexis, long look. That is such a long feeling putt. That feels like a 50-footer from just outside the circle because it's so uphill.
Valerie back towards the gallery. No problem.
Valerie moving to 2 down with that one. Catrina finding that green as well. Great putt.
And really strong mental game bouncing back from
Yeah.
that unfortunate last hole.
And no harm done, even after hitting that first tree from Owen. Still 8 strokes. Hole 12, a difficult par 4 at 564 feet. It's both the placement off the tee shot and then everything else after that also. There's a mandatory on the left that you can miss if you really try to get a lot of distance. I think a backhand hyzer flip to turning shot is really good if you have the power sidearm. I think it's more of a pushing hyzer sidearm than a flex, but a flex can work. And then after that, it's kind of deal with the gap that you're left. There is technically one main gap, but it's teeny tiny. And all of the other ones are slightly smaller. It's a very difficult approach shot, even if you get really aggressive. Missy Gannon here on Chase Card is lined up perfectly behind the drop zone for the main gap here. Still a very difficult shot. Missy getting all the way down there, and I think somewhere around circle's edge looking at a birdie.
Really well done. It's so easy to blast by the basket on that shot down the hill. And Missy capitalizes with a big putt as well.
I believe that's to move to 5 down on her round.
Wow.
7's the best we've seen.
Yeah, bogey free 5 down.
Yeah.
Missy, one of only 9 birdies on hole 12. Yeah, this tee shot is so tough, especially for the backhand. I like how Valerie starts that to the left, lets it finish to the right. She's going to be far enough around the corner that she will be able to work that right side. Missy going up the left tunnel gap.
And I like this play here from Catrina, throwing it right at the trees with something flippy that keeps turning. She's just a few feet left of where you'd like to be. Owned through this perfectly yesterday.
Yeah, I think the forehand is the play, but you do have to have pretty good distance.
You do. I have that distance, and I still think it's a really hard shot.
Yep. It's a long tunnel.
Yeah. I think just because it doesn't feel comfortable for the flex. Like you really...
But Owen works every inch of that fairway.
She does.
And what a great shot from Alexis as well. I like that little just straight pushing shot. It lands you in a perfect spot right near where Missy Gannon just threw from.
Yep, this is the biggest gap you're going to find. Oh, and that looks really nice here from Alexis.
So
and it checks up. Yeah, you go a little bit deeper than that, and all of a sudden you have nothing. Great shot.
Here's Catrina pinched off a little bit more to the left. She's got to throw a hyzer shot. And look at that beautiful flip up.
Oh, yeah.
That's so
Check
good.
up. Just far enough where she might not be totally rewarded for a really great upshot.
Valerie looking like she's lining up this left side. Huh.
Hey.
She found a gap. She found a
Okay.
bunch of gaps.
Hole
That's
12 is what we're going to make look easy.
yeah. Out of all of them.
It's played as like, what, the third or fourth most difficult or something like that the last 2 days?
Yep.
Wow, what a shot.
Most people are just going to go hyzer up the right side there
Yeah.
and just hope they get through. But Valerie's like, no, I can hit this.
Technical flex shot around everything.
Owen lined up to a gap that I didn't know was there.
Classic hole 12. But throwing that hyzer that tends to sneak through most of it, not quite capitalizing.
Oh, yeah, Catrina definitely in the rough a little bit. One tree in the way, too.
Here's one other tree in the way. Valerie from 25 having to straddle and not quite able to give it enough power, or height anyway. Alexis last birdie look on the card. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, 7 strokes now.
Yeah. Alexis, one of only 9 birdies on hole 12 today. And so clutch to make that putt after watching all your competitors have a hard time with it.
True story. Missy Gannon at that 5 down with the current hot round.
And a tie with Alexis Mandujano, who is going to be top of the box here on the Y hole. The KY hole, the Kentucky Gap hole, whatever you want to call it. It's 584 feet. It's a hyzer off the tee, but you got to get it to push pretty far before it finishes to the left. You see fairways, you see mids. Whatever is player's choice here, but getting to the left is a huge advantage, opening up the second shot that I think is perfect for a forehand. There's out of bounds all the way down the left side that does pinch in towards the green and can come into play if you come in too hot on that second shot. Fun fact, this used to be a double mando. Kind of wish they would bring it back because
What?
No one's going to go any other way.
I don't know. Sometimes you can go a little bit right side of it and still land it down.
Sometimes.
Like 12% of the time.
Yeah.
You're
so
going
it
to take
should-
that away from us?
So it should be a double mando. I think a double mando with no OB below it.
Tell you what, if they did that and brought the pin back to where it used to be, I'm in.
No.
Yeah.
This pin is good. But a double mando and then put a drop zone out so they don't have that little creek below.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I reluctantly agree with you.
Yeah, the old tee pad on this hole, we will bypass it while players are throwing their second shot. What
The
a great,
pin?
I mean, yeah, the old pin. Oh, man, and here's
Oof.
Alexis from that early left side. Oof.
It'll be amazing if she gets a par look from over here.
That was honestly a really great shot.
It was.
But it is a little island hole, very similar to what we see on hole 16, but much smaller and much narrower from front to back.
Alexis throwing a huge forehand flexing shot. That's great. I think she's even in circle 2. Really impressive effort. And the rest of the card with some solid drives. Catrina the farthest out. Going to be tough to get all the way there. She's going to need some ground play. And she gets caught up on that final log.
This played again as the most difficult hole of the day.
Every day, yeah.
Has it been every day?
It has been every day.
Here's Owen from the right side trying to work a forehand. It's a scary shot because you're throwing directly at the out of bounds creek where the green is of the hole that they normally keep in. It's not the championship layout.
Valerie, a good job from where she was. Owen's third. Does need to be a little careful. That OB's so close on the backside and left side. Well done. And par feels great on this one.
And shout out to the spotter in the creek. I mean, talk about some good flag work. You could hear those flags snapping. And also he was sprinting back and forth on the rocks. It was honestly really impressive to watch.
I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
The spotter on the rocks definitely sounds like a poem from your newest book.
It sure does. And he would inspire poetry. You see so many putts from this distance for birdie and par. Only 2 competitors getting to circle 1 in regulation. Only 5 even getting to circle 2 in regulation today. Man, the Y hole really showing its worst sides.
Yep.
You are absolutely fine with a single bogey here. And 3 pars on the lead card is pretty incredible. 1 over as a card. Only 4 birdies on 13 today. And it doesn't get easier from here, folks.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I think it was a cool eagleable hole, but I do think there's something about having 3 difficult par 4s in a row that really makes you focus up. And I think it's a cool stretch. Hole 14, a par 4, a very narrow gap off the tee. I like a forehand. If you do a backhand, it absolutely can work, and you can actually get way down here, but often you're kind of getting a little lucky through that right side, but you're going to get often farther than the forehand, which you might get to the corner that we passed. And then second shot, never one clear gap. You also have another creek to battle on your way up there. Yeah, it's a whole lot. First things first, just make this initial gap and see what happens.
Oh, man. Cat. We're going to do a check-in with Kat Murch, and what a wild kick on that first one. She's very happy to have footing. The second shot, a nice hyzer flip forehand, getting down to the landing zone where we see a ton of second shots landing. She's lined up perfectly to this gap that you are hoping to find.
Oh, yeah. Smooth little sidearm.
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, my God.
Did she? Or is it out?
No, I think it's in.
Oh, he gives a green flag.
Off a tree branch, too.
Dang. That hit a lot of chains. You think that branch hurt or helped?
I think it helped.
Yeah. Dang.
The green flag is funny.
It is funny.
And a nice tap-in par for Kat Murch. This played as the second most difficult hole of the day.
Valerie working that backhand, hits the gap, does get an unfortunate roll to the left. Par is still very much in play, though.
Absolutely.
Ooh, pretty early here from Catrina. Oh, it actually works out fine.
Mm-hmm. She did kind of kick down into that gully, and it can be pretty brutal to get out of there. You oftentimes are forced to just play for par.
Unable to hit the initial gap and a kick left side as well. How wide do you think this gap is?
8 feet?
Yeah.
Maybe. But it's far off the tee pad.
Very far.
It's definitely... Oh,
sorry, that was loud, but exciting shot.
It's so exciting. But unfortunately, those types of shots land in kind of a weird place. We'll see what she has to work with.
Owen working her way around the corner.
Yeah, you kind of want to be more on the top side of the gully.
Is that also a poem from your newest book coming out? Tales from the Road?
Valerie also going to get down to the flat.
Catrina working her way down the path perfectly. Still going to have a gap or two to hit on her way to the basket. Oh, yeah. Real awkward here. Tiny little gap.
Yeah, and there's just not much to work with. I watched Sarah Hokum put one down here today
Ooh.
and not find a way. Alexis, though, does.
Sweet shot.
That's so cool.
That was a really small gap to hit. Oh, Own with nothing really on her third. Is she going for it? She's crazy.
She is crazy, and the fact that she just made it through. I wish we could get a little bird's eye view on that line.
So many tiny little trees over there. That's insane. Valerie's third, left with a pretty open look at it. Ooh. Nice shot. Catrina's third. Little forehand touch shot.
Only 5 competitors got to circle 1 in regulation, only 8 to circle 2 in regulation. So this birdie from Alexis is so cool. Alexis getting so many birdies today. Yeah,
Go ahead.
Once you get through 12, 13, and 14, you kind of can breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to even keep focus.
Yeah.
Moving into the last few holes.
And then there's some nice birdies you can potentially get on the last few holes. So it's kind of nice. You're definitely holding your breath, I think, during these holes. Absolutely. And that's well played from our lead card. 1 birdie, 3 pars. Alexis only 7 back now.
Yeah, closing it back to 7.
And pulling ahead of Missy Gannon, though.
Hole 15. It's only 387, but that is a very hilarious number for how this hole is in real life. This giant uphill area adds about 100 feet onto the tee shot. You're throwing it at about 320, I would say, to get up to the perfect landing zone. Then you're left with a little standstill, backhand or forehand around through the gap and around this corner. There's just enough guardian trees to make you think, but no out of bounds, so you can come in hot if you would like.
That's how I'd prefer to come in.
Me too. We see a lot of birdies on hole 15. It played as the third easiest hole of the day.
Ooh. Alexis working that right side way too hard and gonna get not the best kick. There's no way she can birdie from there. And if she does, I don't know. You tell me. What am I gonna do?
Some push-ups.
Deal.
I'll put it on Instagram.
We'll film it.
Perfect shot from Valerie. If you're in the grass, you are happy.
Yeah, Valerie definitely getting a little bit more distance than what I would call kind of the typical landing zone. Catrina trying to go big, finds that right side tree, kicks way left. Own a little too far right, but gets the good kick. Oh man. Catrina looks like she's left with really nothing over here.
She finds her way up to the grassy area where most tee shots are landing. She's still got some work to do to try to save the par.
Alexis eyeing up another very small gap.
Wow.
Oh,
She hits it, but finds a later tree that's going to kick her pretty severely left. Oh, looking like she's still attacking.
Oh, yeah. She's just got to get within 100 feet and then she can make it. That might be slightly out of her range. Uh-oh. Alexis just pitching out on the third. Bummer. Oh, Catrina really pinned on the stump. And pulls that forehand over, going to drop pretty short.
Oof, man, and kind of a rough area.
And after a really good drive from Valerie, she's lined up where she can actually throw a straight shot. Usually you're really turning something over on the second. That's really solid. Puts it to 25.
Alexis is 4th. She's going to opt for the forehand here and come up a little on the short side.
Gosh, that is so easy to do. I do that every time I try the sidearm.
That's why I think sidearm's really tough on this one. Like, I
It
feel like you
is.
have to throw a backhand.
Just the way the hill is shaped makes you short it.
And
Oh, nice.
Yeah, really great little patent pending backhand.
Watch her make this. That'd
Yeah.
be crazy. I like that she tries. Valerie just inside the circle for a birdie. Nice.
Yes. While mayhem is happening on the rest of the card.
Calm in the storm. You think she's just trying to catch her sister? Or just podium? What do we think she's thinking? We get to speculate wildly, so.
Oh, man. Alexis going to just jump off the top of the cage. I think Valerie has mastered the art of staying in one shot. So I think she's literally only thinking about the shot.
Yeah, you're right. Unlike Alexis, am I right?
Yeah, she's
I'm just kidding.
rough hole 15.
Yeah, that they just stack and stack and stack out here, and it's so hard to stay clean.
And any hole can get you.
Hole 16, the longest par 5, it's 969 feet. You want to throw one as far as you can up and over this hill. Ideally, your second shot is getting to where it kind of narrows right here. And then if you have huge distance, you can send it down this hill. It's a very fun last shot and maybe get a look at it. We don't see a ton of birdies here, but it is possible. Are eagles? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're possible.
Definitely.
Yeah, with like...
We've seen Holland eagle it.
Yeah. Rare, but technically doable because of this big downhill shot, which requires such perfect angle control, though, plus another creek around the green. Here's Missy Gannon throwing 3. Oh, look at this zoom. I think that's in.
I talked to Missy after the round. She said she was just trying to lay it up. This was not on purpose. And
Well,
that's really how you make it onto this island, honestly.
Allie confirming that that's in. Missy battling for second place here. Also would fit in on any professional tennis court out there. I like the fit.
We had a fair amount of wind today for the first time.
Yeah.
It was a right to left, kind of sometimes switching to a headwind off the tee.
Big shot from Valerie.
Yeah, making for some interesting disc reactions. You couldn't quite feel it from the tee pad, but you could see it on the flags out halfway down the fairway, and you could definitely see it when your disc was just elevatoring as it moved down the fairway.
And Owen, I think, doing a great job of just pushing that right side and trusting that the wind is going to take that hyzer angle and push it over. She's not getting crazy aggressive. That's probably more the typical landing zone. Valerie definitely a bit farther than kind of the middle of the field. Catrina going big.
Huge.
Ooh. And she's in. Hey, Waldo. I found him.
Oh my gosh, he's right there.
Everybody. Even as the facial hair. That's probably why he did it. Or, no, Waldo's clean shaven. Just the hair.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been a while since I've seen Waldo. You know,
Yeah.
I was probably 8.
I mean, where is he, honestly?
Where has he been? And Alexis with a nice second shot. Pretty ideal landing zone. You'd love to be a tiny bit farther, but placement-wise, that's perfect. Also a great spot for Owen.
Owen with a squeaky clean last 9 holes.
Catrina, her highs are pushing a little on that left side, but that's going to be just fine. She's way down there.
Whoa.
Huge.
Love this play.
Yeah. That's awesome. Anything past that corner bush is phenomenal.
I like to see Valerie just going bomb on both of these shots.
Right? Big arm Valerie, always sneaking up on us. Alexis putting a good move on this. It needs to clear the OB, and it does. Yeah, great shot.
Yeah, she wasn't trying anything too crazy there. It might have come out just a teeny bit earlier than she wanted.
I like a sidearm on this final shot, especially with the right to left wind.
Me too.
And you can really work a big, huge flex like this.
Whoa.
Wow, it's bigger than I thought. But
That's huge.
You really can, though. There's like a lot of room. Yeah, she's safe.
I love the little like messengers up. Like
Oh,
they have
yeah.
someone down at the green with the flag, and they signal each other all the way up the hill.
They relay. There was 4 or 5 spotters on this hole. It's awesome. Catrina down there nicely. Valerie in position to attack here. Always interesting to see whether you run the green or try to lay up short. Or accidentally run the green if you're Missy Gannon. Ooh!
Oh my. Did that stay safe?
Stay? I hope.
Yeah.
Wow.
Love it.
It was pure the whole way, too. On a rope.
I mean,
Look at this thing.
She was trying to get on this island.
Oh, yeah, she was. Awesome.
So cool.
Gosh. I love it.
That's such a good reaction.
No.
Oh, man.
That is such a good reaction. Just like a little like twinkle in her eye,
Yep.
kind of a smile.
I know I'm a boss.
Catrina just laying up for par. A good score on this hole. We don't see a ton of birdies here. Oh, she did it 3 days in a row. I was going to lose it.
Yeah, there were only 5 birdies on 16 today. It played as the 3rd most difficult hole. First in OB strokes, there was 34 of them in our field of 42. Yeah, the wind really adding something extra. We didn't have wind during practice either, so it was like
true.
And the one day it was windy, it was from the opposite direction. Nice little putt from Alexis over the creek, and Catrina with a nice comeback putt for par. Valerie going to take one of those 5 birdies
Love it.
with just the coolest approach shot ever.
It really was. Checking in with Chase Card, Missy Gannon on hole 17. She's in that battle for second. And throwing a dead straight shot as she does. Oh, yeah.
Saved by the bridge.
Checking up just inside the circle, outside the circle.
Shout out to Gordon. Yes.
Nice.
Capitalizing on it as well.
Missy with a turkey, her second of the round, it looks like. At least.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You can never count Missy Gannon out.
It's true.
Look at her.
6 down.
She's within 6 of own. Closest anyone's made.
That's true. It's true.
Here it is. We just watched Missy get one to the bridge. I think a lot of competitors are just trying to throw something as far as possible. And if they're going to go out of bounds ideally close to the basket. But we do see some players throwing a forehand to this little layup area on the right that we're passing right now. I love that play. That's what I try to do. And then maybe try to make a long putt. Or just lay up and take your easy par and get out of here. There's just so much out of bounds. It can be very punishing if you hit a tree or go out of bounds early, and pretty difficult to recover even just a bogey.
Ooh, and that is, yeah, very, very early, although maybe in bounds for Valerie. It's not going to be easy to save par from there. I'm going to work the sidearm here. I believe this one is a Wraith. Which, you know, I thought she threw all destroyers, but I am
I think
somewhat certain.
She thought she threw all the shoulders too.
Yeah, I think so.
She realized
that's what I heard.
Yeah, she realized recently that was in fact a wraith.
Rumors abound. Oh.
And a friendly kick for Catrina Allen.
Uh-oh. Oh. And you never... No. I was going to say you never know in hole 17, and it's still true. Look at this weird stance.
Yeah, she manages to go out of bounds far enough up the fairway that area is not out of bounds. And what a great little forehand approach shot.
Yeah. Did you see Valerie's leg was like straight out onto the hill?
Yeah, as high as it can go.
Yeah.
Katrina going to try to work something up the right side.
Yeah, just kind of hoping, I think, she hyzers through there.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, pretty brutal roll. Alexis throwing her third. Tough upshot to land safe on the green here. Takes a lot of touch. No problem.
Yeah, I like that play. Kind of a little half run.
Oh, okay. Catrina with a look, actually.
She's on someone's jacket or chair. Oh man.
Well, okay.
Wild ride.
Yeah, that's something.
Oh man.
Close to the par save.
So there were only 5 birdies on hole 17 with only 6 competitors getting to circle 1 in regulation. This hole plays so hard. So impressive that Owen's going to stack another birdie here. But there was also 1 ace.
Hey.
From Erika Stinchcomb in the booth. You guys know her. We love her.
I landed on that bridge with a forehand flip up, skipped through the trees, and smashed all the chains for an ace.
Yeah.
First tournament ace on this hole.
And only ace of the event. Or on the FPO side, and you could hear the roar from all over the course.
It was awesome. There is no ace bounty, though, so, my Venmo, for all of you who appreciate what I did, there's no footage of it, but it did happen. No, I'm just kidding. But it was cool.
It was so cool, and we don't have footage, but we can imagine it in our hearts. It was being so cool.
Yeah, it was sweet.
Look out on social media for a video of Erika running all the way, though, from the tee.
That is what I have, footage of.
And let's close out this tournament.
Oh yeah, hole 18, par 5, 650 feet. You can lay up to here, you see that a lot, or you can get really aggressive and try to make your way down the hill, though most of the time with a backhand, you're going to filter to the left a little bit. If you can get out of the gap cleanly and into the short grass on the second, you are thrilled. We have seen some eagles here from hyper-aggressive play, but you don't see it very often. Most ladies going to be smart, take the birdie if you can. These 2 final guardian trees are so dense, they just smack you right out of the air. Checking in with Missy Gannon, who is in solo second at the moment.
Perfect.
Yeah, I love that. I like that it's... Wow. It was so chill that it looked like a layup, but it's the aggressive play.
Yep. It is very aggressive. Is that a thrasher? It's got to have been a thrasher. It's got to be,
yeah. I don't know.
And
Did you see her stick her tongue out?
Yeah. That's like a classic Missy move.
I know, but I just liked it. I love the reaction cam.
And she manages to find a gap as well for her second shot. She doesn't get too aggressive, just makes sure she hits the initial gap. She's settling for a birdie.
Yeah, it's 4 in a row, though.
Oh, it is.
Which I believe is only the second that we've seen from this tournament.
It definitely is. We have an Eastern Bluebird in the house from Missy Gannon.
2, because you have one.
Oh, our second Eastern Bluebird.
I'm going to name them Valerie and Alexis.
It's beautiful, honestly. And Owen's going to just throw another piping shot down the middle of the fairway.
Might as well. She's just cruising to this victory. Valerie, I mean, even with an eagle, not going to be able to chase down Missy Gannon. But can play this cleanly and get a podium finish.
I like to see the different shot shapes. Catrina working that hyzer flip, keeping it nice and low. I love that play as well.
I think this hole, more than any other, you're going to see some wildly different things.
Alexis trying to get it to flip up, but doesn't quite glide the way she wants. She's going to be forced to contend with another strange patent pending stance. She's very good at these, though.
She is. Look at those calves. Ooh, pulls it a little.
Kick left. And this is one of the scariest shots on the course. It's right there in front of you. It's just a big wide open tunnel, but
ooh, beautiful shot from Catrina.
yeah, hitting those last trees can be so punishing. And you can see Catrina kind of flirt with one, but she is out in the clear.
Owen's going to need to put a lot of turn on this one, and she does. Nice. Dang.
Alexis forced to just play for par at best here.
Ooh.
Oh, dang.
Valerie definitely winning the sister battle. Oh. Tough lie.
You don't get to see as many reactions as you do at Idlewild in any other tournaments.
A lot of
look
emotions.
up in the air with the eye roll.
Yeah.
We all do it. You probably hear like a loud, ah. Oh, man.
Owen's third. Might as well finish with a birdie. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she could lay it up, but I hope she just makes it. Why not?
Yeah, she filters through the branches a little bit. She's going to be putting.
That has to be her easiest win. That she's, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, at
Definitely
no point was
coasting.
anyone close.
Catrina filters through. She'll have a putt as well.
Alexis parked for a bogey.
And
Rough finish, but
yeah.
great to see her. Let's see if Valerie can finish with a nice highlight birdie. Nah.
What a putt from Catrina to finish out the round. And what a great showing from Catrina this week on one of the toughest tracks we play all year. So happy to see Alexis on the lead card. Valerie, fresh off a win, back on the lead card as well. But the true story owns Scoggins.
I like that they all cleared out knowing she's just going to make this. And so she could lay up 6 times and still win. And they're all like, no, let's let her make it.
She finishes birdie
Why
on
not?
17 and 18.
Owen Scoggins.
She's a machine.
Back-to-back Idlewild champ. And again, we've seen 5 unique winners in 5 years. So to repeat here is incredible.
Gentlemen, you're back-to-back LWS Open at Idlewild champion, Owen Scoggins. Yeah!
I feel like this course shaped my game very well because this course, I understand like you need to have like backhand and sidearm and and I know how to throw up and down, putt up and down. So it's very challenging course, but somehow I play okay out here. I'm kind of like have sidearm. It saved me a lot of stroke out there. So very hard course, challenging. But I really love it, this course so much. I mean, a lot of people probably see me do that very often. I like to talk with my disc. Sometimes I just like, come on, disc here and there. Like, I just cannot help it. Maybe when you get old, you're just like that, I guess so. But anyway, you talk to yourself a lot more, No, I always like that. Even I first practice, like when I play disc golf, I always talk to that. And it feels good, why not, I love myself, I'm sad. I would love to finish all the tournament from now, like top 10. I'm already win this one, so I reached my goal already. I win world, so anything else is a plus for me. So but top 10 would be great.
Thank you for putting on a show today. Congratulations on Scoggins, champion at Idlewild.
Thank you so much.
Own winning so much that she's running out of stuff to say.
She's like, I don't even know anymore. I talk with my disc, so
Yeah.
pretty baller.
Yeah, she's one of us. One of us.
And congrats to Missy Gannon shooting 7 down the hot round of the day to cruise to a second place finish. Valerie Mandujano with that podium finish. Alexis taking 4th. That was different.
Yeah.
Own just annihilated everybody.
Yeah, and it's incredible that she's doing it on open courses, and then we come to these pretty dense woods for most of the course, and she's still shaping shots like the champion that she is over and over again. Also, just a machine on the putting green. It doesn't ever get old to watch. We do get a week off now, so very exciting.
Yay.
Yay. Before our final Disc Golf Pro Tour Plus event of the year at D-Glow. So we're all heading up to Michigan, and you guys are going to have to do without us for a week.
Oh, what are they going to do?
I don't know. But again, shout out to all the volunteers and staff at Idlewild. It's been a great event. We look forward to it every year. We're so happy to come and play your course and hang out in the Midwest. So yeah, thank you to all the Idlewild people, and we will.
What will we do?
I don't know. It's Sunday after 2 weeks in a row, so I'm tired.
We will.
But thank you guys for hanging out with us. I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the Two Hot Geese.
Honk.
And please subscribe to the Jomez YouTube and help us get to 500,000. Love you.
Get up on my body, know that truly I feel fine. Get up, watch your body, and I feel that sunshine. Get up on my body, know it truly.